พระปิดตาเนื้อผงดำเนื้อผงใบลานหลวงพ่อสวัย2541 BE หลังเสือเพ่น with leaping tiger yant on rear face from หลวงพ่อสวัยวัดปรีดารามพระปิดตาหลังยันนะเหนือว่านหลวงพ่อทองอยู่วัดหนองใหม่พระองค์ You can see with hand inscription of the sacred na on rear face. The amulets of Luang Por Thong Yu are very few and far between to find because he didn't make that many different models. And here we have a beautiful ancient Prat Somdet of Luang Por Krun of Wat Sang Ko. You can see in the Ner Muan San, which is classic Luang Por Krun, that there is probably broken pieces of amulets from the ancient master Luang Por Nong of Wat Klong Madan. You can see evidence of that in the Muan San clay. Luang Por Krun made at least 50 different models of amulets, of which this is just one, all of them very rare, in small numbers. Luang Por Krun was born in the year 2442 BE and was ordained as a Buddhist monk in the year 2464 BE. He made, as I said, many models. Most of them would have the letter Ka, Rakang, on the back, as you can see here, which is for Wat Sang Ko Sitaram, for Ko Sitaram, and for Krun as well. Although this letter Korakang, the K, is used for Sangko and in Wat Sangko Sitaram, it's also used as the double meaning for the K of Luang Por Krun, even though his name is spelled with a different letter. Luang Por Krun passed away in the year 2505 BE. Amongst some of his many famous amulets, you will find, of course, his famous gecko amulets, or the tukke, the giant gecko, and many somdet, such as the somdet ok rong, and the somdet pim khao kwang, wide-kneed somdet. Apart from that, Luang Por Krun also was famous for his somdet, gate yao, and his Somdet Khao Noon, his Somdet Tan Sam, and his Somdet Tan Na. Luang Por Krun was also famous for his many Benjapaki amulets, such as the Somdet Nang Paya and the Prat Kun Pen Bang Krang style amulets, as well as many other amulets which he made for the 2500 years of Buddhism 2500 BE celebration ceremony. But of course, his most famous amulets are the tukke and the jingjok, small and giant gecko animist charms. And here we have the Prat Kun Pan Pim Lek in Ner Din Pao from Prat Ajahn Thammachod from 2520 BE. With Prat Ajahn Thammachod on the rear face, with a great many Suphanburi masters and other masters involved in the blessing ceremony. The amulet was actually commissioned by the head of the province of Suphanburi province, who asked for earths from all around the regions of Thailand and sacred earths from every temple in the province of Suphanburi to mix together to make the Muan San, and a host of great masters were involved in the blessing ceremony, such as, to name some, just some of the following. Luang Por Pha of Wat Pikun Thong in Singburi, Luang Pu To of Wat Pradu Chimpli in Bangkok, Luang Por Chua of Wat Mai Bampen Bun, Luang Por Sap of Wat Taluk, and Luang Por Chuan of วัดหนองซุมหลวงพ่อทองอยู่ of วัดใหม่หนองพระองค์หลวงพ่อสนิท of วัดลำบัวลอยหลวงพ่อเทียม of วัดกษัตริราชหลวงพ่อแช่ม of วัดดอนยายหอมหลวงพ่อเนื่อง of วัดจุฬามณีหลวงพ่อถิน of วัดป่าเลไล in Suphanburi, so famous for the legend of Khun Pan. หลวงพ่อสำราญ of วัดพระศาสตร์ทอง and หลวงพ่อสำริด of วัดพระอู่ทองหลวงพ่อจวน of วัดไก่เตี้ย and หลวงพ่อขอม of วัดไผ่โรงวัว as well as many other great masters of Suphanburi, all of which I don't think I would have time to name. ผงพระพุทธชินราชเนื้อว่าน from the great หลวงพ่อเงิน of วัดดอนยายหอม in Nakhon Pathom. This comes from his early era and one of his most famous Pim amulets, and was made just after his return from his visit to India. As you can see, it has hand inscriptions on the back of this one, and one of his most preferred and very rare amulets, which he passed the Wicha on to his Luksit and following abbot Lumpho Chem, who followed him at Wat Don Yai Hom. So Lumpho Ngan Wat Don Yai Hom, early era, Phra Phutta Chinarat in rare, Nua Wan. And here we have the Phra Yod Khun Pon from Lumpho Khan of Wat Si Am in Nua Wan, which has some very special Muan San indeed inside it from the year 2504 BE. First of all, it had some of the famous 1,000 kinds of special herbal magical powders brought from Malaysia to make the 2497 BE Prat Lumpu Tuat edition, the first ever Lumpu Tuat amulets made by Ajahn Tim of Wat Shanghai, were used as one of the 4 main kinds of Muan San in this amulet. In addition, there were Muan San powders from Prat Somdet Wat Rakang and Prat Group Wat Sam Plum of Somdet Praputa Janto, broken up and mixed in with the Muan San as well, and Muan San from Lung Pu Bun Tham of the Prat Patoma Chedi, giant Chedi Stupa temple in Nakhon Pathom, which was supposed to have been the first resting place of the Buddha when he visited Siam, according to legend. It is, however, not certain that the Buddha did actually come to Thailand or not. Apart from that, there was also Muan San given from Apart from that, there was a lot of Muan San given from many dozens of southern Thai masters of the Khao tradition as well to mix in to the sacred clay for this amulet. So once again, just to name the amulet, it is the Prat Yod Khun Pon Ner Wan from Wat Si A temple in 2504 BE.